My name's Dr. Lucy, world-renowned scientist. As I take a temporary hiatus from my usual practice of anatomical science, I'll be dipping my toes into a different type of science. Cooking! Come with me as I share with you my favorite recipes and most exquisite late-night yummies. Put on an apron. It's about to get evil. Today I'll be delving into the mecca of all breakfasts. The king of breakfast. The Sultan of SWAT. The great bambino of breakfasts. Today I'll be making a breakfast burrito. 3 eggs, a hash brown potato, and breakfast sausage. But not before I whip up 2 of my best sauces. Come! Just doing a little foreplay. Boy, these onions get slippery, don't they? Before we get going, I'm going to start with my 2 sauces. I'm going to start with the Salsa Verde. That's green in Spanish. That's going to consist of half a white onion, 1 glorious jalapeno, 3 tomatillos. That's green tomato in Spanish. But before I throw these in the blender, I'm going to get them nice and toasty in a pan. Hot pan, oil pan. These go right in. You just throw them in like that. It's really easy. Very good. Now don't forget to drizzle that with a little bit of oil. Ah, excellent. By God, I almost forgot the garlic. We don't want any vampires showing up to this party, now do we? Now you're going to give that little round around. Now, while that blisters, I'm going to get going with our crema. I'm going to go straight into the blender. Holy bejesus! Ah! Now, when you get a pizza onion that falls on the floor, what you want to do is just forget that it fell on the floor and throw it back in. Extra toasty. Come, now I'm going to begin this with a big glob of Greek yogurt. Plain. Hit it with a little bit of that olive oil. Get a good squeeze of lime. Good squeeze. That's a good squeeze. That'll be your squeeze. Now when it comes to breakfast burritos, I believe that every ingredient in that burrito should stand on its own. You should be able to eat the eggs on its own. You should be able to eat the sausage on its own. Hell, you should be able to eat the hash brown potato on its own. And I think a really important value to a breakfast burrito is freshness. If you don't have any raw onion to throw in, or if you don't have any fresh tomato to throw in, you want to have a fresh crema. And that's what I'm doing here, is building a fresh crema. Ah, yes. A little bit of cilantro. And if you're one of those people out there that has trouble eating cilantro, come on by later on. I'm offering free lobotomies. And now for the spices. You can hit that with a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of salt, just to bring out the extra flavor. The most important part of this crema is going to be a little bit of avocado. Just like that. Now you're just going to throw this guy in. Just right in. There you go. Ah, excellent. You want to make sure you keep your gloves clean. Just to make sure this stays interesting, I'm going to give it a little mixy mix. Ooh, I can already smell it. I need 1 more good squeeze of lime. That makes this crema with, that gives us one whole lime. Reminds me of a baby I once delivered. Now that that's all good and ready to go, I'm going to give it a good spin. But that's a story for another time. Let's check on our crema. Oh, mama. When it comes to a good crema, you want to let it sit in the fridge. Oh, God. That's good. That's really good. These are ready to go. I'm going to go right in that shame pitcher. It's going to add more flavor. Ah, yes. gonna be special, I tell you what. You're gonna go in with a little bit of pepper, some salt. Very good. And what else? Might as well go in with the rest of that avocado. You're gonna want to throw that avocado right in. Excellent. Little bit of cilantro. A good bunch. That's gonna be good. Let's have a peek. I think that's ready to go. When it comes to when it comes to salsa like this, and it's real hot, this is why it's important to make it ahead of time so you can let it cool off in the fridge. Nothing wrong with a little green in your diet. Clean up on aisle 2. Time for the breakfast sausage. Excellent. Now I'm going to go in with my spices. First, a little drizzle of oil. Bing, 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 bing. Peppercorn. Salt. Touch of thyme. Red pepper flake for a little spice. And my secret weapon, smoked paprika. One more thing. A big spoonful of brown sugar. That's what gives it that breakfast sausage taste. It's like my old college days when I used to do brain surgery. That's good. I'm just gonna want to drop little bits in. Like little meatballs. If you want to make a whole patty, you go ahead and do that. You're gonna want to let it cook on both sides before you break it up. You're gonna want to give that a good mix. Yeah, that's turning into something special, let me tell you. Now, while I got that going, I've had a hash brown potato working in here the entire time. You didn't even know. Come. Yeah. That's real nice. Very hot. But very nice. I'm gonna flip this off because it's hotter than fuck. Alright, now I'm gonna take these 2 hash browns. And I'm just gonna I win! That's great. I'm gonna come back and tend to my sausage to make sure everything's good. So far, everything's good. While that does its thing, I'm gonna move over here and I'm gonna whip up my 3 eggs. A good party trick that every chef should know is cracking 1 egg with 1 hand. Come back next week and I'll show you how to crack 2 eggs with 2 hands. And then the following week I'll show you how to crack 3 eggs with 3 hands. And then the following week I'll show you how to crack 4 eggs with 4 hands. And the following week I'll show you how to crack... Sometimes you gotta knock twice. The ladies love that. Now I'm gonna beat the hell out of these eggs. You just wanna beat the hell out of it. There goes the sausage. Here's how you know your eggs are good and beat. Very good. Now that the sausage is done, I'm going to let it rest in this bowl right here. Yeah. Now it's time for the most important part of this burrito. Eggs! It goes right in there. Very good. And now very quickly, you want to come behind that with a little bit of butter. Throw that right in there in the middle. Good. Very important. Watch as I do. You're going to take this and there's a hair! Got the hair in the first try. That's a new record, ladies and germs. You're going to take the edge and pull it in. Look at that! Oh boy. We got ourselves an egg here. That's a little bit of sausage. Now you do the same thing on this end. Pull it to this end. Look at the egg run. Excellent. Master this, and you're a master of breakfast and sex. Now you're going to pull that in over here. Good. See how it breaks and flows through? Same thing on this side. This might be a world record egg. And once there's no more run on that yolk, that's how you know you're done. Excellent. I'm gonna take my cheese and throw it right on top. Good. Turn it all the way down. You're gonna want to grab the hat. You throw it right on there. Let that sit. And now the shell. We're gonna get that good and hot. While our egg is working, you're gonna throw this tortilla right in the flame. Straight on it. I love this part. Give it a little flip. Flip and rotate. Flip and rotate. Flip and rotate. You got some cheese melting in there. Flip and rotate. Flip and rotate. Ah, that's good. That's real good. That's really good. Now comes the fun part. You'll take your burnt tortilla, you throw it right on the surface there. Remember the crema from earlier? Look how that goes on. Look at it. Can you believe it? And then you want to go in with a hash brown. That's beautiful. Come behind that with our sausage. Good, good. Do you see the caramelization on the sausage? That's the brown sugar. And now the star of the show, our beautiful cheesy egg. I'm gonna go on. Ah! That works. Great, great, great. And if you'll notice, I did not season the egg yet. You always want to do that at the end. A little bit of pepper. Just a sprinkle of salt. Just a little bit. And then you'll garnish that puppy up with a little cilantro. And if you don't like cilantro, again, I'm offering free lobotomies. Or you can use green onion. Chives. And then you're just gonna drizzle this smoking hot, crazy ass green salsa. And now comes time for the ultimate test. Can you roll your burrito? Yes. That's good. Oh boy. Now you're gonna want to be very careful here. Would you just look at that? Isn't she a beaut? Oh boy. And if you know it's good for you, you'll throw a little bit of that on top. Yeah, and that's about as gangster as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. Well, kids, that'll do it for this week's episode of In the Kitchen. Hope you enjoyed your time with Dr. Lucy, and I'll catch you on the flip side. One more. One. Now that's what I call a hash brown potato. Hang on. Hey, keep rolling, keep rolling. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. I'd fuck me so hard. That's gonna affect me. That's what I call a hash brown.